Hello? Hello? Oh. Hello? Hello? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Sounds good to me. Hi, Baba. I don't know if you're watching yet, but I love you. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna work towards a new set of armor. I'm gonna go for like a full knight armor. It'll look cool. Try at least.
Good day.
Right. How much money do I got? Almost 2,000. I don't know if that's enough. There's a new Goliath. Horses look pretty cool. Definitely ain't cheap or poor anymore. It's kind of racking in the dough. Let's go see how much armor is. Armor. Okay.
Easy, good horse.
Watch where you're going.
How's that? Is that better?
You won't believe this. The whole village burnt to the ground. You're in clear.
Whoa, whoa.
Dang, it's freaking loud. Jeez. Oh, that's a lot of pots, bro. Holy. There's so much, like, just detail in this game.
Knives for sale! Iron and steel! All quality pieces!
So loud.
What can I do for you?
Trade. Let's
Show
see
me
what
your
kind of
wares.
armor he's got. $2,000 just for this helmet. 2,000 for one full can helmet. This is quite money, like. Holy shit. Guess I don't have that much armor. Wait, this is what I sold him, I think, last time. What is this? A collar.
Why are
Don't
you
have
wasting
anything.
my time?
Plates, big and small,
Look at that
round
guy.
and thin. Come and buy
Easy.
plates.
Easy. Nice and slow.
Go around. Anything you need. Fine ceramic wares here. Sound as a bell.
Whoa.
How do I get to the like other map? Oh,
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
here we go.
Ich bin ein Meisterfechter. I give you my word of honor. He who does not believe my word may
Knives,
try his
knives
skill
for
against
sale,
mine.
iron and
I
steel,
challenge any
all
man
quality
to measure
pieces.
his sword against mine.
Oh, hi.
What do you want, you? But make it quick. I'll have a look at the.
What does he got? Armor. Okay, he's got a little more. Okay. 3,000. Maybe I got good stuff already. Yeah, we definitely ain't there yet. Still a little broke, apparently. What is this collar thing? How do I get that? Oh.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Let them step forward and prove their skill. If they have
The reward. It's definitely got to be some of those. I don't. Quest tipster.
courage for it.
Come and take a gander.
Keep your eyes on the road. Slow down.
Nice and slow.
Dang, this game looks good.
Whoa.
Best
Whoa.
wares on the market. Come and take a look. Watch out, damn it!
Move.
Fish, come and get your fish here.
What happened?
What's new in town?
Well, 2 German sword fighters are staying here. They've come all the way from Frankfurt. I think that lot has some kind of dispute with our city council or something. If that's of any interest to you, you should ask them directly. They mostly hang out on Merchant Street, not too far from here. And there's a woman, Dawn. Maybe try ask. He's offering, and that's a.
Well,
So, my
let's go
friend.
do the thing. How do I Merchant Street? This place? Gotta be this place. This has gotta be Merchant Street. Gotta be. Don't know how much before I forgot.
Couches. Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Anything you need. Listen, take a look. What would he good say? Come and take a gander.
Iron and steel.
All is well. Sound as the
Ooh, a weaponsmith? Ooh.
What the hell? Rostro ba-
New weapon.
What do you have?
Cool. No. Definitely higher than my sword. I want a long sword though. So this is that's a long sword too. Can I trade a different sword? What do you mean? My stuff? Let me come warm it up for you. No, I can't do that. What is this?
I'd like to do.
Aye,
110.
you
Yeah.
sein. Bis bald.
Yeah.
Christ almighty. Come and buy the
Alright, where are
Hard,
these Germans
Hots
at?
for sale, strong, well mixed.
jugs for sale, fair prices, fine wares. A wonderful day for a wonderful
Pretty cool.
Don't think I can't see you. Relax.
shoe repair.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
Buy 2 pots. I've
Buddy.
got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
Fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Hey, Dr. Seuss. What's going on up here? Uh-oh.
Not your day, eh?
Yeah, Headley.
You'll think twice next time before you do something.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently, some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
What if I freed you?
I'd scarp her, obviously.
There's no justice without punishment.
Jugs for sale, fair prices, fine wares.
Vegetables, horseradish, delicious horseradish. Come and get some wonderful horseradish.
Guy's walking around drunk.
Take your pick. All quality wares.
Maybe this isn't the place.
Knives. Knives for sale. Iron and steel.
Friend.
Good day.
Hail Mary.
pots for days. Find out how to get to the city council. Right.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
Easy, good horse.
Are you blind? Gaffer, you piece of shit. Give it to me. It's mine. Because you overslept and didn't come into work.
Yeah, left everyone else to pick up the slack.
But you didn't wake me up.
What's going on?
They took the treats our gaffer brought us from the market.
Trees?
Honey cakes. We didn't pilfer anything from you. It was us the gaffer brought them for.
But he always buys 3 for us to share.
We had to do everything ourselves because you overslept. So nothing for you.
It's your fault you didn't wake me up. On purpose.
Stop squabbling, or I'll give you all what for. You're supposed to be learning a trade, not fighting over trees. Forget the cakes and get on with your work, or I'll fetch your master.
I'm not fighting over anything. Let's go.
Hey, what about my cake?
I sod the cake. Do some work before the 3 of you get into trouble.
Oh, all right then.
Teach him. Stop now, for God's sake. Just hope we don't get into any more trouble. Excuse me.
Christ!
Alright, dealt
Pardon
with.
me.
Easy. Oh, she's on the stairs right now. Hi, Heads. What you doing,
good
pretty
day.
girl? Alright, let's go
Nice and
over
sunny.
here now.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Take a look. Quality good.
Whoa, whoa.
Sit right here.
Careful.
What's going on?
Glad
Oh,
to see you
this
again.
dude.
You have the gall to show
But
me
we killed
your
him.
face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to
Yes.
blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
I must have misheard you. Our business will be over when I say it is, not before. So pull your head out your ass and see to getting me into that assembly.
All right, Jesus. No need to lose your temper.
Boom.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily.
I haven't
My
watched
cook's
it. I
son
haven't
will be
watched it in
serving
like
there.
2 weeks.
He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve
I'm
the
dirty.
King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. and the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost
All they do is
certainly run
drink.
into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that tin
What can I
hen.
do back
At
then?
the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Oh, like Hans for a second.
A fine.
Okay, I gotta get the clothes first. For sure. I do got a girlfriend. Lol.
God be with you.
Quality goods. A fine day for some fine wares.
Wait, what?
Come and
Okay,
take
well,
your
I guess I'll just go
pick.
to see then.
Vegetables.
Have you got those clothes for me?
Greetings.
I'd like to... Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here.
Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Come and buy the finest canvas.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then.
Oh, let's
To
go.
begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea
Alright,
what's
baby, what do I gotta do?
Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Yes.
Of course.
Sure.
Who do you take me for?
Definitely can.
All right, no need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a
I'm just
prick in
gonna
it.
force
Hopefully
that
it'll
bit.
sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You better not.
Did I make a mistake?
Hot lids. The finest mugs.
Okay, let's put on that stuff. Boom. 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 And boom. I need to find a...
Softest linen canvas.
All from the finest leather.
I can't. I can't really save your snaps. Oh, gotta go. Okay, I need to clean myself. Where's the bathhouse? Barber. Is there a trough somewhere?
Fine day for some fine wear. Come and take your pick.
God bless you.
I shall buy in visitors sometime then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
No water. Ooh. Not working. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No. No. Yes! There. All clean. Kinda so dirty, muddy. But now, I can just switch clothes and those clothes should be clean. Alright, baby, get ready. Tell me what to do. Tell me if it's realistic. Okay, let's get my work outfit on.
Shopping here, you're in the clear.
My guess is probably like through this building. This looks like a fancy building. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's do this, baby.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough.
Okay.
All right. At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know
Yes.
what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Definitely. Definitely truth. Huh.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy
Got
to
it.
tell the difference.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he
Zarzhitz,
drinks,
no.
he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something.
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions.
Yes, don't look at the king
and
the
in general,
Zeke
a good
or
waiter
whatever.
has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you.
So,
Understood?
Absolutely.
I understand.
I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct.
Let's do this.
And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
Yes.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
What? Guys, leave all my stuff. Okay. We're in the enemy's territory. Request to order wine, either Topkeek, white, or monastery. So monastery is red. The other one's white. Easy. Calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Okay, we're gonna have to remember that. Red is monastery, Takichi is white. On the table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour. Walk to his table at the pitcher. You can chat with the actor, option, whatever.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new weapons.
Where's
And
the
facilities. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke.
Wait,
and
where's
on
the wine?
top of that,
That's
the
the wine.
army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any
Hey,
Räuber
waiter,
in the
pour me some
domain?
Tokai.
What are you getting at?
I apologize, sir.
I'm saying
one?
that the bandits
White
who freed
Tokai.
Hennig, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get
Sir?
them?
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since
Thank
you're
you,
a
waiter.
gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them. Herr
I
Bob.
apologize.
The design is out there when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
Hey, waiter.
What I smell
Pour me
is
some
that
monastery
your
wine.
stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeit
I'd like to
is
oblige,
it.
but I'm not
The
allowed.
Dry Devil
This
is
is
running
unbelievable.
free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army
guy can't
bearing
serve through with the
down,
blue
and
hat.
you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to
I fancy some Tokai. Refill, boy.
Merciful King Sigismund.
I apologize, sir. Which wine?
Tokai!
Der
That's
König
the white.
and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then?
Good, sir.
We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom.
Well,
and we're
thank
supposed
the
to
Lord.
defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory.
Where's the king? Which one's the
surely
king?
aware of it as well. Maybe if he waved some of
So you're not here yet, is this just...
The king fears that this town will rise against
Yeah,
him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
Gotcha.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council
I'd like
on
some
the
monastery
cleanliness
wine.
of the city
Refill my cup,
and the
boy.
state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
I'm sorry, sir. Orders from above.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has
everything
showed
all right?
up on Hoprink and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Marish. Her efforts are...
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
A great many people died
Sorry.
needlessly.
Are you questioning God's
Yeah.
plan?
Waiter,
The Black
pour me
Death
red
had
wine.
nothing to do with the baths. Unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city
Wait,
clean is
who?
important. But we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where
Waiter,
and how
I wanted monastery
is a waste
wine.
of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all.
Oh, this is the guy I
Finally
can't
admit that
serve.
it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle?
The red guy to the left.
Do you ever walk the streets here?
This guy.
Sewage,
That's
rats,
Zazik.
slop, and rubbish. The least
Not
we
the
can
blue
do for
guy.
the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His
Waiter,
Majesty
pour
honors
me
us
red
with his
wine.
visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm
Well,
speaking
thank
about the
the Lord.
Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there?
Waiter,
Leave nothing out.
pour me red
I
wine.
don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Gonna run out
Everyone
of
in the
wine.
city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think
Thank you,
Rutard will
waiter.
cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him,
Hey,
and soon.
waiter. Pour me
Unless
some
he puts
monastery
an end
wine.
to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happens, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's
Sorry.
move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly.
Well, thank the
Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the
doing
whole
good.
truth, Ulrich?
Are you
Haven't messed up
accusing
yet, I
me
don't
of
think.
lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the
that.
city.
That was
All
physics.
right.
That's crazy.
We really don't have anything new to say. Let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to
Manifest
take the
robbed
law
them.
into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's
What's
not
up?
only barbaric, but also
Yeah.
illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us. That German, Menhard, is
Hey,
just
boy,
hanging around
a
the
full
market
cup of
looking for
monastery
trouble.
wine.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster that a shred of proof?
Sir?
We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So, you'll just leave it be?
Proven offences are punished by the
Yeah,
bailiff.
bro, chill.
And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing
Come here
than the
for a
open
moment.
contempt of the whole town garrison.
Refill,
The
sir.
guards
Do
are
you think I
apparently
come to the
settling
council
accounts
just
their
to
own
guzzle
way.
wine?
We'll
Come
soon
here.
be the laughing stock of the whole town.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
I really shouldn't, sir.
A fine servant you are.
I can't.
Throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this.
I'd like some monastery
Why
wine.
waste our time?
Refill my cup, boy.
That's not a good idea, sir. Better try harder.
The eternal
Otherwise
dispute
I'll
over
soon
the
give myself
cathedral.
away.
The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan
right?
pilgrimages to settlers. Right under our noses.
Maybe I am supposed to do those little missions.
Just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with
I'll
night
have a
shifts.
cup of wine.
Haven't you noticed there's a
Nice
war
big
going
one.
on?
Bear with
I
me.
Are
apologize,
the
sir.
experts from
Which
far
right?
off supposed to
Tokai.
work in the city under
That's
siege?
the white.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
Good, sir.
And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me?
Why? I'd like
I
some
think
white.
not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the
Sir?
services our guild provided and still provides
Good.
to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-well?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to
Hey,
watch them
boy,
brawl.
a full cup of monastery wine.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had
Sir?
forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Thank you, waiter.
Oh, here we go.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Dun, dun, dun. Henry, get in the fucking corner, bro. Get in the corner. Okay, Captain Hook. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pow. Henry needs to get in the corner. What is he doing? Go. Go. What is he doing? Don't look him in the eyes. Pour the wine and go in the corner. Okay, doesn't recognize me. Very good.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this man of fights!
good. Now we got the good council meeting. Oil boy. Jiska. Yeah.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. See more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why?
Wait, is he like a
He should have
stepbrother
taken
or
care of
something?
me, but instead he fathered
half
another
brother?
bastard.
No.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Copula, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Better communion wine than kosher, is it?
Everything all right?
I can't wait for it to...
It's easy for him to rouse people.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
The last time was at Nabokov. And I'd be happy not to have to repeat it.
Ah, indeed. I have heard it was a very... unequal fight.
That's a fact. No one was expecting von Bergau to turn up with that diabolical invention.
Diabolical, perhaps. But in my opinion, it shall be the future of warfare. Perhaps one day the generals will sit back drinking wine, while such devices shall wage war for them.
Do you reckon the defense of Kuttenberg would have gone better if you had them?
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health. And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here? I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of... That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that? I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering. Is that so? Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you. It depends what it's all about. A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain... shortcomings? That's a weak word. And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the Council. But I have an idea how to change that. Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace. We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army. When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop. Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield. But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace. And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction. Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst? More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win. Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
And that's why we need him.
Unless, can I? Ooh. Oh no, I can't save it yet. It's grayed out.
Anna of Waldstein.
I'm getting tired.
The widow
Might fall
of
asleep
that rich
here.
mine owner. What was his name?
Do you want
Wenzel
to
Bartosz.
get one
And
ready
I'm not
for us for
surprised you
bedtime?
forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her.
Thank you, Baba.
And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.